Hello and welcome, or welcome back to the stream. It is me. I have soju. Can I open it? Can you do that? Why won't it open? Oh, it didn't make a noise. That's disappointing. Well. They didn't have many flavors of soju left, so I had to get peach and lychee and mango. And I like to get not those flavors, so anyway. Glug, glug, glug. First one down the hatch. Ooh. Yeah. Oh no, it's JM. He's returned. Yes. Anyways. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do stuff. Let's do the spelling bee. What's my favorite flavor? I don't know. I don't actually know. I like a lot of flavors. They have apple flavor. I really like apples a lot. I really like the way apples smell. It's like my favorite smell. I gotta put it on the screen because I'm an adult. I don't know what that has to do with being an adult, but... Oh, that's soju burned. Alright, we got M-N-A-C-B-I, and we have to use the letter E. Menace. How do you spell menace? I think it's like that. Yay! Look, guys, I did a word. Are you proud of me? Aw, JM! You're on a 25 stream streak. Yay! JM's my best friend. Beanie. Oh no, that doesn't have enough letters. Camembert? That's not how you spell camembert. That's not how you spell camembert. It's French for yogurt. It's French. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Mice. Look at JM. He has to be the cleverest boy. He has to be the biggest know-it-all of all. Even when he tries to be nice, sometimes he's mean. There's no R, JM. Where is the R, sweetie? Can you see an R? Can you see an R? No, you can't, because there is no one. There's nobody here and we're all alone and we're all gonna die alone. You're so embarrassed. Nah, don't be embarrassed, JM. We all make mistakes because we're all human. Even you, JM. I'm sure even you have made a mistake before. I know it's probably extremely rare, but you probably have made at least one mistake in your life. Okay? Alright. Chucky, chucky. Meow, meow, meow. Imbibe? Nice. It said nice. It said nice-oo. Can we shuffle? Ooh, we can. Niacinamide. Nah, it's not there. Plus, it doesn't recognize it. It doesn't recognize it as a word, even if we did have the letters, because I tried that before. And it just doesn't like it. It's definitely not going to recognize Nicaea. I think it's a place name. It'll say Anio. See? Nada. Nada. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know. Maniac? Maniac doesn't have an E, Ricochet. It doesn't have an E. Cinema. Ooh. Yay! We had a solid bowel movement. We had a solid poo-poo. A solid poo-poo. Oh, JM's here, so we can do connections. Usually we have to play more games until JM gets here. Because he's fashionably late. He's not even from Melbourne and he still has to be late to everything. Alright. The game is connections. There are 16 words. There are 4 categories. We don't know what the categories are, so we have to group together 4 words that might have a connection to each other, I guess. And if we guess correctly, it will tell us what the category is and what the connection between the words were. Sorry, tough, deal, baby, sweet, sticky, ooh, pillow, story, mastermind, small, delicate, operation, complex, status, mousetrap, and situation. The short speed run? What? Ugh, Soju is Bernie today. Sticky, tough. No. Wait, aren't these board games? Mastermind, Mousetrap, Operation, and there's got to be another one. I don't come from a wholesome family, so I don't play board games, but JM, I feel like your family plays a lot of board games. Mastermind's a board game, right? Mousetrap, Operation. There's got to be another one. Sorry is 2. Sorry a game. Is that what you're saying? Sorry board game? Classic board games. Why is there a board game called Sorry? That doesn't sound very nice. Baby talk, small talk, pillow talk, and sweet talk. All right. What board game is Sorry? What's that board game about? Is that when you flip the Monopoly board because you get mad and then you have to say sorry to everybody, but they decided to make it a game? so that you save a little bit of face when you have to apologize to your family for breaking the coffee table. Tough, sticky, delicate, and complex. Yeah, that works. You send opponents back to the beginning? Like, back to the dawn of civilization? Like, what are we talking about here? Deal, status, story, and situation. State of affairs. It's like Ludo. The only Ludo I know is this Ludo. This is the only Ludo I know. Ludo, friend. Oh, you are my friend, Ludo. You are my friend. Actually, that's what I was going to do. I was going to buy myself a Ludo toy for Christmas to put on my bed. Because I don't have toys. I feel like I should get myself some plushies. So if I get into a relationship, I can throw them at my significant other. And then he can say that I'm abusive. Shout out to Emaru, I guess. Aww. Oh, I can get one for 25 USD. Look. Aw, Ludo. Oh. I don't know if it's because I've had a few drinks, but why is Ludo so cute? Oh my goodness. I have the worm on my bookshelf. I have that hello worm on my bookshelf. Anyway. Only cool kids know what I'm talking about. Everybody else doesn't know. Alright, let's do the crossword. Ugh. Toronto Blue Jays pitcher. Something Yesavage. Yesavage. Lustrous black. Beethoven's fur. Oh, that's Elise. Roofing material. Could be tiles. Religious council. Mat or pitch. We'll go back to that. Hairstylist handful. Make a comeback. Harrier alternative. Am I drunk or dumb? Say something to the dress. Oh, say yes to the dress. That doesn't fit. What? Call for. I don't know. I'm so confused. Can somebody help me? I don't know what you're saying. All the stuff you're saying. You're saying. I don't understand. Hyperborean. What's going on? What's happening? A religious council is... Is that what you are saying? I don't understand. Lustrous black. Pitch or matte? Probably pitch. I don't understand what can all the down things be then? It doesn't make sense. Hairstylist handful. Spaghetti? Like then what does all these things mean? Because it can't be words. It doesn't make sense. Where's Mr. Smarty Pants? Mr. Smarty Pants, where are you? Yes, too. Okay, so this is wrong. That makes more sense. Alright. I know it's Say Yes to the Dress. I watched that show on YouTube. I watched that show on YouTube. And I just remind myself how much better my fashion choices are than everybody else's. And I feel morally superior. 3 down. What does that mean? Roofing material must be slate. Alright. Lustrous black is a water brand. Oh, sorry. I drink tap water, JM, okay? I drink tap water. Raven? Ooh. Make a comeback is to rally. Religious council. Okay, we'll come back to that. Call for. This has to be Trey, right? I feel like Trey's a very, like, American name. And this is Tress. So what's this? Close. D. Oh, whoops. Wrong place. Yay, we did it! Look at us, guys. Look at us. We made it. We made it. Ugh. Ugh. Blah, blah, blah. I don't think my alcohol tolerance is going to be good tonight. I also feel like cake. Does anyone else feel like eating like a very decadent chocolate cake with like a big dollop of whipped cream or like really good quality vanilla ice cream? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me and I just have something wrong with me. You really feel like KFC? Oh, shut your mouth, JM. I want KFC. Oh. Aw. What were we supposed to do next? Oh, yeah, this game. Something start a biblical site. Maybe it's like Christmas, Xmas. Ooh, why doesn't it go? It's 4 letters, so we have to do 4 letters. North isn't 4 letters. Okay. I don't know to start an anagram to get a rock. Append a lettering star to get a US president. As cluttered as a star. Can we suggest some games for you to buy to do gaming streams? Yeah, of course you can. That's your subtle way of saying that you think that my games are bad. I'm very sensitive right now. I'm having a very sensitive week, okay? My period is due tomorrow and I'm very sensitive and I've been crying a lot lately, okay? You have to say... Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You mean like games. I know what you mean. But still, you have to be gentle with me right now, okay? I'm going through puberty. I'm going through puberty right now and it's very hard. It's very hard. You guys don't understand what it's like becoming a woman. Ugh. You think Hyperbovian will have some good recommendations? Yeah, he probably will. Country of star. Criminal act that involves star. Organ that might produce a star. Reverse the first half of star to get a vehicle. Reverse star to get a mild curse. There's something, a massive part of star. World city that rhymes with star. Me playing Skyrim would be funny. I did play Elder Scrolls online for a bit. But then my cat died and I was too depressed to play it because I made a Khajiit that had my cat's head in my body. And I'm not gonna lie, it was hot. It was the hottest Khajiit ever. It was. and then I got really sad because I missed my baby. I have her ashes in my hallway, and you can see where I kissed her urn like 500 times because there's just the shape of my lips on there. I think I hurt the metal where on the urn. I think I won the record for having the biggest mental breakdown at the vets. I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure even they were like, whoa, it's just a cat lady, calm down. You would recommend Yakuza Skyrim. Okay, I'll play Skyrim. Fallout New Vegas. I could play that. Ugh. Why does soju taste like rocket fuel tonight? I don't know. I can't do this right now. Something rats a biblical site. Add an O to rats, an anagram to get a rock. Append a letter in rats to get a former US president. As cluttered as a rat's tail? No. I thought that might be nest. Ooh. True, I've been told my hair looks like a rat's nest before. Something nest, a biblical site. Add an O to nest, an anagram to get a rock. Append a letter in nest to get a US president. Company that makes the nest. Country of nest. Criminal act that involves nest. Organ that might produce a nest. Ovary? No, they produce eggs. Reverse the first half of nest to get a vehicle. The something, a massive part of nest. World city that rhymes with nest. Pardon me. Ugh. Something stone, a biblical site. Append a letter in stone to get a US president. Company that makes the stone. Country of stone. Criminal act that involves stone. Organ that might produce a stone. Kidney. Something kidney, a biblical site. Append a letter in kidney to get... Oh, Kinley. Kinley's a US president, right? Nope. My brain made that up. Cool. Good to know. Company that makes a kidney. Country of kidney. Criminal act that involves kidney. Reverse the first half of kidney to get a vehicle. The something, a massive part of kidney. World city that rhymes with kidney. Oh, Sydney. Sydney, it's Sydney. That's where I'm from. Something Sydney, a biblical site. Append one letter in Sydney to get a US president. Company that makes the Sydney. Country of Sydney. Australia, baby. Something Australia, a biblical site. Append one letter in Australia to get a US president. Company that makes the Australia. Criminal act that involves Australia. Reverse the first part of Australia to get a vehicle. The something is a massive part of Australia. Probably the desert. Convict? Nah. Outback? Oh yeah, Americans would think it would be the outback, right? Something outback, a biblical site. Append one letter in outback to get a US president. Six letters. Company that makes the outback. Oh, Subaru. 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 Subaru outback. Something Subaru, a biblical site. Append a letter to Subaru to get a US president. Criminal act that involves Subaru. Reverse the first half of Subaru to get a vehicle. Bus. Bus. Something bus, a biblical site. Append a letter to bus to get a US president. Criminal act that involves bus. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Meow, 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 meow. Something boss of biblicals. Ender letter. It's bush. Oh yeah, there were two bushes. Burning. Oh yeah, burning bush. Did you have a burning bush when you got chlamydia, JM? Or were you asymptomatic? Sorry. Sorry, too soon. Too soon. It was asymptomatic? Yeah, it usually is. But the problem is it's asymptomatic for a lot of females and apparently it like can cause infertility, so it's pretty bad. Wait, what? What? JM already shared that with the class. JM shared that with us when we'd known JM for like a week. He was like, oh, how many of us have had chlamydia? And we were all like, no. And he was like, oh. Oh. Did you know that they're starting to count thrush as like a sexually transmitted disease? Because a lot of women get it from new partners because their microbiomes aren't compatible with like men. You don't think he brought it up? I think you did, JM. Hey, Hyperphobia, do you remember JM bringing it up? Do you remember JM bringing it up out of like nowhere? Because that's my recollection. That's why we love JM. That's why he's our favorite friend. We like him a lot. We like him a lot. He goes all right. What should we do now? Some YouTube peeps are saying hi. Oh, hang on. I'm not on multi-chat. I can't see the YouTubes. I can't see the YouTubes in my multi-chat. Is there a reason for that? Probably. But hello, YouTube chat. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. It might be a while back. Oh, yeah, it is a while back. Oh, it's the New Zealand friend. It's our friend in the fridge. Although I realize that's a really old reference and people don't get it now. my ex was like watching an internet historian video, and I said something like about my friend in the fridge, because internet historian is like from New Zealand, and internet historian liked his comment when he said whatever I said about being the friend in the fridge, because he gets like, because he probably got that. He probably got that when he moved to Australia, because that's what we used to call people from New Zealand because of mainland Colby, your friend in the fridge. That's what I call Kiwis. It's so funny. I love people from New Zealand. Their accents are so fucking cute. I just want to squeeze them. Even though they didn't invent pavlova, I still love them. Your mum moved to Australia in the 80s. Aww. Aw, we love JM's mum because she gave birth to JM. And JM is like my favorite friend, apart from my other friend. Apart from my other friends, JM is my favorite friend. I enjoy talking to JM. He's good value. He's a good friend. Yeah, I was gonna do some Reddit content, but Reddit isn't loading pictures. Like this guy that was in the same fraternity, is that what it's called? Yeah, fraternity as Hassan Piker in college, because I don't know if he went to university or college. Are they the same thing? I don't fucking know. Anyway, he like exposed him. He like exposed Hassan for being like a bit of a sex pest, and I'm into it. You hate Reddit stories? Oh, well, this stream is all about you, JM, so you're lucky. You're lucky, because we... Oh, shit! I just had drink spill all over me. At least it's diet, it won't be sticky. It was fizzy drink, and it's literally all over me. Hang on, guys, don't look. I'm gonna take off my clothes. BRB. I know you can't see me, but just in case. Uh-oh. Well, now I am wearing pajama pants. That was raspberry Fanta. It wasn't special, but maybe it was explosive. It exploded on me. Why? What did I do? What did I do to deserve this? Everyone's against me. So scary. Are you being rude to me, Hyperbovian? Yeah, I knew somebody was gonna clip that. I knew somebody was gonna clip that. It's rude, and it's misogynistic, and it's probably racist, and it's probably ableist as well. I'm gonna fit everything against you. You're being nasty. You're being an equal opportunist. I don't know, guys. You're being something. All right, I'll watch it. Oh my god. About you, JM, so you're lucky. Oh, I don't have my headphones on. I took them off. Hang on. I had to take my headphones off because I had to take my clothes off. Hang on. Huh. You hate Reddit stories? Oh, well, this stream is all about you, JM, so you're lucky. You're lucky, because we... Oh, shit! I just had drink spill all over me. At least it's diet, it won't be sticky. It was fizzy drink, and it's literally all over me. Hang on, guys, don't look. I'm gonna take off my clothes. BRB. I know you can't see me, but just in case. Well, what if my webcam decided to, like, not feed the VTube and instead started, like, just feeding like me? I mean, I look quite pretty today. I put on eyeliner, I put on mascara, and I will say I look extremely pretty today. So if my webcam, like, accidentally, I should make you VIP. How do I do it? Of course I'll make you VIP. This is who gets to be VIP in the chat. JM gets to be VIP. Kate gets to be VIP. Hyperbovian definitely gets to be, Ricochet gets to be VIP. Everyone gets to be VIP. Let's go. How do I do it? How do I do it? You think it's either mod of VIP? Can you do it, Hyperbovian? Can you make everybody a VIP? Or do I have to do it? Because I don't want to do stuff. That sounds challenging. That sounds... Yeah, but it's not... I think I have to go here. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Channel. I think I have to go like here. Oh, it's me. I have to go like here. Oh god, is that what my voice sounds like? Jesus Christ. Somebody help me. God, no wonder people think I'm fucking 12. Jeez. Alright, JM. Just type slash. Alright, let's do JM first, seeing as though he's freaking psycho. Seeing as though he's so invested in being a VIP. J M 556 sucks. Hide channel. Don't give me too many. I have added JM as a VIP. There you go, JM. Look, I did it. Slash VIP. That's not it. At pipe for brew bien. You don't think you can be both a mod and VIP? Oh, that's okay. And we gotta do ricochet. Cat is paws. Your mum's paws. Shut your mouth. Why don't you shut your mouth? That work. Okay. What's ricochet? Ricochet, I don't know how many letters you put in your name. I think it's 3 eyes. / VIP at Ricochet. Okay. Hopefully I'm not making the wrong ricochet a VIP. Hopefully. Alright. I think that's done. I think that's done, guys. I think that is done. I think I did it. I think I'm the champion. Are you so happy now, JM? Did I make... I stripped him. He's naked. Where did his sword go? I think his sword is in his pants. Guess the house. JM loves telling me what to do. JM, do you have a fetish for telling me what to do? Everyone just tells me what to do just because I'm small. You don't think it took? I'll do it. I can do it. I can do it when the stream's offline. Ricochet. I'll remember. Yours has 3 eyes. I'll remember 3 eyes. Oh yeah, Ricochet. It looks like you did get VIP'd. We also have to make like Mercurial and like Catzilla and those people. And those people like VIPs as well. Ooh, Delray Beach. Lana Del Rey. Do you know how annoying my life was when Born to Die came out? Because everybody was telling me that I looked like Lana Del Rey, and it was very annoying. Because I don't look like Lana Del Rey, and anybody that has full lips at all, people tell me that I look like them. Oh, you look like Angelina Jolie. Oh, you look like Lana Del Rey. Oh, you look like this person. No, I don't. I look like nobody. I look like an angry Slavic girl from Western Sydney who doesn't like being told that I look like people. You told me that, and yeah, no, JM, I know you weren't being mean to me. I know you weren't being mean to me, but if you knew the amount of people that said that to me when that album came out, and one time you asked me if I knew who Lana Del Rey was, and I wanted to punch you. I was like, do you think I live under a rock? But unironically, I fucking love Lana Del Rey. Like, I think every single woman on the planet loves Lana Del Rey's music, and if they say that they don't, they're lying. That's what I think. That's what I think. You think Del Rey Beach is very nice. I think it would go for a lot, JM. I think it might be more than 14 million because this looks like it's been architecturally designed for the person that... Look at the cars, JM, look at the cars. I reckon the cars are probably more than 14 million. I reckon this is one of the houses that has, you know, those people that like have a lift for their car. Let's try 20 mil. I reckon we'll try 20 mil. But I think this has been like architecturally designed or something. It's more than 20 million. It's more than 20 million. Oh my god, look, yeah, this is like, these people have more money than they know what to fucking do with, I reckon. 75? Wow, that's a very big jump. I don't even know how to make 75 million. There we go. Like, I haven't even typed a number this big before. Yeah, I know, JM. I know, JM. That's why I know. I'm not that dumb. All right, it's less than 75. No, I knew as soon as I typed it was 7.5. Like, I'm not actually dumb. I reckon it's probably 50 mil, but we'll try 60. You don't think I'm dumb, just blind. Well, I definitely need glasses, JM. I definitely need glasses, so I think you're onto something with that. Alright, it's less than 60 mil. I reckon it might be 50 mil. But I don't know. JM knows more rich people than we'll ever know, so I feel like JM is like, you know, there's a lot of rich people in Perth, and I feel like JM is like soaking up that rich people energy. So I feel like he knows more about rich people than we ever will. We have nothing like this in the entire country. No, JM, there are houses like this in the eastern suburbs of Sydney. There are houses like this. I went to a girl's house in like the Southern Shire, like on Cronulla Beach, and it wasn't her house, it was her dad's house. It had like a lift for their cars, and then I went down and she showed me her cars. They probably had about $30 million worth of cars. Like, I'm not lying. Like, there were Maseratis, there were Ferraris, there were like... No, they do. It depends. It depends where you're looking, JM, because a lot of the houses in like Point Piper are older, so they're not like this. But the ones that are, yeah, but I mean the style. There's ones like this that are new, because this is like a newer style, right? You see this like on. No, I have seen a house like this. Like, I'm telling you, I've seen a house like this. I have. I met this really, really, really nice girl and I went back to her house. Not in a lesbian way, in a friendship way. Before anybody says anything, it was a friendship way, okay? It was a friendship way. We did not scissor. What did her parents do? They owned like a paint company. I think she said I think it was a paint company. I think that's what she said. They owned like, yeah, they owned like, I want to say wattle paint or something like that. Like, they owned like, you know, something that you paint like interior and exterior houses with. And they also owned like, something like color bond or something like that, like something to do with like roofing or like fencing or something. They owned like two companies. I can't remember, because I'm gonna be honest, I might have ingested of like a lot of tequila and MDMA. Not gonna lie. And I woke up in a spare room at her house, and they had a waterfall inside their house, and they also had a waterfall in the foyer. Ooh, and I've never been to a house with a foyer before. Very nice. Yeah, they had a lift. Like, they have like an underground like garage, and they have like a lift for like their cars. So you drive like the car into the lift, and then the lift goes down. And like, anyway, she was a nice girl. I enjoyed her company. I don't know. I think because like ecstasy makes you become like best friends with everybody. The richest house you've ever been into was owned by a steel company. Yeah, there's a lot of money in steel, dude. There's a lot of money in steel. A lot of money. Actually, when I lived in Sydney, I made a lot of like rich people friends. The richest people you deal with at work do super boring shit. It's never anything cool. Yeah, well, that's where the money is, dude, because everybody's using practical shit every day of their lives, right? You want to be somebody that invents like a new type of adhesive or something like that. That's where the money's gonna be. Boring shit makes the world go round. Well, yeah, if it's something that people use in their everyday lives, that's where it... How the fuck do you get your hands on that shit in Sydney? What shit? Can you send a link? Of course you may. But what do we reckon? Do we reckon 50 milli? I reckon 50 mil. 55 mil, maybe. MDMA? I don't know. Basically, any nightclub that you go to, people will just come up to you and ask you if you want some. this dude made some type of new chipboard. Yeah, that'll do it, JM. Stuff like that is where the money is. $200 million? What the actual fuck? That's Malcolm Turnbull's net worth after working at Goldman Sachs. Dude. $200 fucking million. Are you kidding me? I think JM's gonna be working at Goldman Sachs in like 5 years and he's gonna have so much money. And he's just gonna go, here, Panda, have 10,000 subs. And I'll be like, thanks, dude. The palatial 40,000 square meter 4-story home known as Madeline Manor will include a rooftop helipad, rooftop cinema and rooftop pool, underground garage and tunnel driveway, ballroom, nightclub, 4-story wine cellar, and even a music studio. Jesus, look at that. Plenty of real estate listings mention a chef's delight or restaurant grade kitchen. Well, Madeline Manor will have not one, but 4 kitchens customized for French, Swedish, Japanese, and Italian cuisine as well. What? Good Friday? Good Friday's in like April or May, Daniel the man. This is crazy. Oh, JM, is that a fucking koi pond? If that's a koi pond, I'm gonna lose my shit. Look, they got a little Japanese garden. The dude is Japanese. JM, why are you doing this to me? You're torturing me. You're torturing me. Wentworth Falls. I know Wentworth Falls. In the Blue Mountains. 2782. Hell yeah, brother. How much is this? It's the Blue Mountains. It's not going to be that much. There's a castle in Springwood as well. I think it's an antique shop. Or maybe it's not anymore. It was an antique shop at one point. Lim is definitely not a Japanese name. I think it's Chinese. It's okay, JM. It's just that you're always right, you know. I have to put you back in your place a little bit. It's just because you're usually right, and you know that you're usually right, and you have a big head. So I feel like you need to be taken down a few notches, you know? But would definitely like to look at his koi. If I broke into his house, it would just be to look in his koi, and they would be like, weird autistic girl breaks into mansion to look at koi fish. And it would be on the front page of the news. And he would be like, well, I just felt sorry for her because she wanted to see the koi so badly. And he would like, wouldn't even press charges because he would feel so sorry for me. And he would get his private chef to make me sashimi. And he would be like, you can come back. You can come back here whenever you want, sweetie. You can come back here whenever you want, sweetie, and look at the koi. Because rich people really like me. I don't know, maybe it's because, like, I don't suck up to them. Maybe that's why they like me, because, like, they find me refreshing. There is nothing about him online. Oh. You can actually buy a castle. It doesn't have a price. But yeah, Wentworth Falls is one of those places where it's like... Oh, Daniel on YouTube is telling me that he's a nice guy. Let's do a poll. Do we think that's a red flag? Do you think referring to yourself as a nice guy is a red flag? Blue Mountains Grammar. Did you know that Blue Mountains Grammar was ranked in the top 10 schools in Australia? Return of Daniel. Yep, it's that Daniel. He has returned. And he said he's been commenting all week and I haven't responded. Does anybody, would anybody else infer something from somebody not responding to them for a week? I don't know. Oh, JM, also, when you were like talking to me about that, he just did get the ban stick from Hyperbovian. Hyperbovian just banned him on the YouTube chat. He said, strike 3, Daniel, come on, man, and banned him. I assume that's what took place after that comment. When you were talking to me about that, well, the thing, yeah, Ouija man, exactly. Like, if you're a nice person, you don't have to tell people that you're a nice person. They'll know that you're a nice person through the way that you treat people and your deeds. Like, it'll become very apparent that, like, people will be like, because I don't suck up to people, but people refer to me as a nice person. I'm constantly described as being kind and nice, but I'm kind of a bitch. But I'm also, like, kind and nice, right? Like, it's just in my nature to, like, I don't know, I just like it when people are happy, you know? So I usually, like, try and make everyone feel included and feel accepted. But a lot of people confuse polite and nice. Yeah, I'm not polite, but I'm nice. Well, I am polite in, like, I say please and thank you and I have manners. But I'm not, I don't know. I can be very direct, right? I'm definitely like a very honest and direct person. But I would never say something like that would hurt somebody's feelings just for like shits and gigs. What was I saying? I don't know, JM, leave me alone. Oh, yeah, when you were talking to me about that Anna Paul chick, and I did know who she was but I forgot because I watched like a YouTube video on her about how she got so rich. It was like she was doing like designer bag giveaways. I watched this video about her a while ago, but I couldn't remember who she was because people like that are just forgettable to me. But anyway, when I went and looked at her Instagram page, because you were like, what do you think about Anna Paul? I think that's her name. The OnlyFans girl that you were asking me about. And I went to look at her page and it was just every single video of her was like a different Lana Del Rey song. So as I went through her Instagram posts, I got a different Lana Del Rey song in my head. So I've had like fucking Catch Me If You Can, Working on My Tan, Salvatore in my fucking head since that day, and it's really annoying, and I blame you because unfortunately I know all the words to every single Lana Del Rey song, and yeah, anyway, I'm blaming you, so thank you for that, JM. Lura, ooh, Lura. Someone's trying to sell their driveway as a property. Well, you know, there's a housing shortage, Ouija man. Okay, there's a housing shortage. 2780. My parents live in a 27 postcode. I like the other woman. Ooh. Yeah, that is pretty nuts. Yeah, they just put a tiny home on there. You can buy these on AliExpress really cheaply. Your favors, Carmen. Doesn't have a problem lying to herself cause her liquor's top shelf. That Carmen? Do you like that, Carmen? The photo is fake? Oh my god, it is! Holy shit, you're not lying. Oh, wow. But you really pissed me off when you asked me if I knew who Lana Del Rey was, fucking JM. Because ever since fucking video games or Blue Jeans or whichever fucking one came out first, people have been like, oh, you know who you remind me of? Or you know who you look like? You look like Lana Del Rey. Excuse me, I do not look like Lana Del Rey. it's rude and it's racist. Probably. I don't know. It's probably racist somehow. I'll find out a way that it's racist, okay? But they want you to envision putting your tiny house there. JM's in touch with his feelings. That's why he likes to listen to Lana Del Rey. Because he can relate to the female experience of love. Because he feels feelings very deeply. Probably. I don't know. That's my assumption. We didn't guess the house price, guys. It's less than 60 mil. I reckon it's 50 or 55. That's my assumption. Go with my gut. I don't know if I want to go with 50 or 55 though, JM. What do you reckon? What are you feeling between 50 and 55? 50? All right, we'll go with 50. One more zero. Good job. It was 50,000. Wait, 50.5 million. I can't read. Dude, I don't know. Dyslexia does in fact make you sexier. Scientifically proven. How much do they actually want for a driveway, though? That's the wrong one. I think I closed it. How much do they want for a driveway? Does it say? Get in touch. I'm not getting in touch with you, Mark Fitzpatrick. Anyway, what was I saying about Blue Mountains Grammar in Wentworth Falls? Yeah, I was looking at school rankings in Australia, and Blue Mountains Grammar was ranked the top 10 schools in Australia. They have their own bus. It will be 100k. Not in the Blue Mountains, it won't be. The Blue Mountains are skyrocketed. My parents got an estimate for their block of land in the Blue Mountains that's closer to Sydney than this by about 20 minutes. And their block of land was $900,000 that it was worth. Granted, it's a big block of land. It's got a waterfall. It's got a creek. They were able to buy their tiny little house in Granville. With the what do you call it? The proceeds? The what do you call? I don't know. I can't speak English, guys. It's gone. The English language is currently evading me. I don't know. Actually, it's pretty small. It might be 100,000. You think the Blue Mountains will outpace Parramatta? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. If my parents had have kept their place in Granville, it might be worth like 2 million now. 100k just seems perfect. Yeah, I think actually you might be right looking at how narrow it is, because if this is a Volkswagen Beetle, or whatever the fuck it is it? What is it? I don't know. A Fiat? Yeah, okay, well, yeah, that's about the size of a Mini Cooper, right? Smaller? Yeah, that's not, yeah. I think maybe like 150,000 probably. The driveway is the ultimate cuck fantasy. Jeez. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that house in Perth is nuts, man. Streamer didn't? What am I missing, guys? I'm sorry. I have enough trouble when I'm sober. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very, very drunk. Have I eaten much food this week? No. Have I been eating this week? No, I haven't. Am I really drunk? Yes. Yes. Ooh. We're on the prairie, baby. My top lip swelled up so much. This isn't Australia. This is definitely America. There's no way this is Australia. It's got fucking tumbleweeds and shit, bro. I think this is like the United States of America. Well, there's probably not going to be anything except a sign. Not even that. Well, what do you reckon? Oh, wait. Here's a sign. Okay, well, it's not in English, so precaution en época invernal. Okay, I think it's something about black ice. Does that say something about black ice, JM? En época invernal. Eclipse con hero. Well, it had a puma, and the Argentinian rugby union team is called the Pumas, or the Pumas, if you want to say it how they say it, which I don't, because the way that Australians pronounce stuff is the right way. Caution during winter. Oh, look at me. I'm JM. I know everything. But yeah, this might be even like high altitude desert or something. So it could even be like Bolivia or something. Maybe Mexico? I mean, it could possibly be. But I feel like pumas are like, very like South American rather than Central American. It's Chile. I think it's Chile or like Argentina or something. I don't know. Should I go for Chile or Argentina? Chile can pave roads. Probably. All right, we'll go for Chile. Chile? I don't know how you say it. It was Argentina! I was right! Panda doesn't have a problem because she doesn't drink alcohol and she's very good at relationships. Next round. Arco advertiser. All right, if you say so, Sinclair. Well, that's very not. That's very not Hispanic, I feel like. Laundry. Pick me up. I'll pick you up, baby. I got really good pickup lines. Don't you worry about a thing, baby girl. I'll pick you up. Ooh. Valley Insurance Center. Ooh. Eat. No comment. No comment. I'm keeping it PG-13 plus. Senior Citizen Center. I love old people. They're so cute. It's definitely the USA, Ricochet. That was a clear pretty early on. Your country is very distinctive, I will say. Although sometimes it looks like Canada. No shade, but also shade. I don't know. Do you guys hate being compared to Canada? Adopt a highway. Ooh. I'll adopt your mom. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, where are we going? Idaho Falls. But do you reckon Idaho Falls is actually in Idaho? Because I think they're trying to trick us. Blackfoot, Idaho Falls. Travel Plaza. Ooh, it's Jack's Travel Plaza. I wonder who Jack is, but he owns a travel plaza, so it's pretty impressive, honestly. Pretty impressive. I don't own a travel plaza, personally. I own a hot pot, international hot pot chain called Panda's Hot Pot. Don't try and use my name to get a discount. I'm totally from Szechuan. Maybe Kentucky? Alright, let's try Kentucky. Kentucky. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Kentucky. It was actually Idaho. It was actually Idaho. You're living in your own private Idaho. What's that stuff? The B-52s? I think so. Okay. Alright. Ow! My shoulders. Why does it hurt to be alive? Do you think I should chuck a Lana Del Rey and marry a swamp man? Should I just give up on life and marry a swamp man? I can smell toast. I'm either having a stroke or my housemate made toast. Probably the latter, hopefully. Yeah, Lana Del Rey married a swamp man. And all of her fans are like, what is she doing? And I'm like, have you listened to any of her music? That dude's totally her type. 100%. The ladies yearn to return to the swamp. Honestly, I respect it. I have very strange taste in men. And like, whoever I marry, my friends are going to be like, what the fuck? It's going to be amazing. I like to zig when bitches think I'm gonna zag, you know? This might be Brazil. I got a Brazilian feeling. I do. Hard to find a swamp man when they're all in the mines. Yeah, but the children are in the mines. You want like a middle-aged man. You either want to go for like young toy boy or like a guy that's like heaps older than you and like really weird. You can't just, like, go for an age-appropriate man. It has to be, like, an age gap that people go, what the fuck is wrong with you? You gotta keep people on their toes, guys, I swear. It's all about the shock factor. What is the age difference between Lana Del Rey and her boyfriend? I feel like it's... Oh, sorry, her husband. I feel like it's gotta be, like... I feel like it's gotta be 15, 20 years. Lana Del Rey. Husband... age gap. It's only 10 years. That's alright. He's 10 years older than her. That's, like, not super alarming. I feel like unless it's 20, it's not, like... Obviously, if, like, everyone's young, it's a thing. He's 50 and she's 40. Yeah, I feel like that's not too bad. I feel like if he was 15 and... Sorry, if she was 15 and he was 25, that's a problem. But once everybody's a certain age, I feel like it's, you know, it's fine. Like, he's not taking advantage of her at that age, you know. That's alright. I don't know, I just thought he was older, but it's probably because he's, like, on the bayou all day. She should buy him some sunscreen. He'll be right. You gotta remember, guys, slip, slop, slap. It's my life motto. I live by it. But I like how she wears, like, alligator jewelry whenever she goes to, like, stuff. She wears, like, alligator jewelry. That's so cute. I love that for her. Buy you without thinking of Gambit from X-Men? Mon chéri. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ooh, that's what I should do for Halloween. Get like a black bodysuit and be like Rogue. Not like the green and yellow Rogue, but like the like black black latex Rogue. But who am I kidding? I want to be the very best. No one ever was. No, I know what I want to cosplay. I want to be a koi princess or a fox spirit. Either way, it's going to be slutty. How was my Halloween? I didn't do anything for Halloween. I wanted to have a Halloween party at my house, but it just didn't happen. It just didn't end up eventuating, you know? Also, I don't have that many friends in Melbourne. I'm going to be honest. I don't have that many friends in Melbourne. Melbourne people are absolutely awful. Just to put that out there. The only friends that I've made in Melbourne are like people that aren't from Melbourne originally. People in Melbourne are like very judgmental, and the first question they ask you when you meet them is what school you went to, and by what school you went to they mean like what private school you went to, and if you didn't go to a private school then they think you're like white trash and they don't want to be your friend. JM, what language is this? It's Portuguese, so we're in Brazil. JM, is this Portuguese or Spanish? I have to hear from my little know-it-all before I can make a decision. Well, he's not answering, so let's go here. That's not too bad for a country the size of Brazil, I feel like. I think this is Thailand. Thailand. Are you still here, Juniper Berries? Did you leave? Did you leave me? He is? Okay. He's probably busy. Eating KFC. Eating KFC without me. What KFC do I have? None. We got a few lurkers. Are they any of my friends? Are any of my friends lurking? Ow. Oh, hello. I think this is Scandinavia. Where in Scandinavia? We do not know. I'm kind of hungry. Does anyone else get hella hungry when they're drunk? Is it just me? No, it's definitely not me because everybody... There are like drunk people foods, you know, like kebabs, a dirty sausage roll from like 7-Eleven. You know, it depends where you live, what kind of drunk food you're gonna get. But for me, it was always like a 24-hour kebab. You just pass out in a kebab when you get home. Protein? Protein indeed. Ooh, that looks like a fjord. Do you reckon this is a fjord? It's feeling Norwegian. It is feeling very Norwegian. Let's go for Norway. Norway, we love you. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It was the Idaho and the Chile Argentina thing. Not that I'm blaming Ricochet and JM, but I'm also, you know, not blaming them. You know, it's one of those things. One of those things, guys. Hello. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this opportunity to relieve myself in the little girl's room. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. I don't want a UTI. Goodbye. Hmm. Interesting. Whoa. Whoa. Doggy! Oh, there's a doggy going like this. He wants a tummy rub. Oh, sweet baby. Nom nom nom. Wow. Wow. Guys, I'm kind of hungry. Should I get a kebab? No, then I have to go for a walk and get a kebab. Dude, because the cheap kebab place isn't close to me anymore, but the expensive one is. I mean, the cheap kebab shop is walkable, but it's like a big walk. And they're proper, like, proper people there. Because the girl's like, sorry, I'm bad at maths. And I was like, yeah, I know this is going to be a good kebab, you know? I know it's going to be. Plus, I was wearing a cat beanie and she was wearing a bear beanie and we bonded. We bonded over being cute and having cute beanies, you know? I feel like. Also, they give you like so many chips. If you get chippies. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm saying? I reckon we're in Thailand or Indonesia. Are you guys feeling Indonesia or furry bonding? No, I'm not a furry, I'm just cute. JM, I will give you some Kirin and some soju. I have a bottle of lychee soju left. Do you like lychee? I need to get. Will you be offended if I open your Kirin with a GWS bar? What do you call it? Bar slice? Is that what it's called? The bottle opener that's like is heaps long. Is it called a bar slice? I can't remember. It's called something like that. Anyway, I have a GWS one because I'm a GWS member. I think you said you were like Fremantle or something. Will you get offended if I open your Kirin Ichiban with a GWS thing? Because that's the bottle opener that I have at the moment because I got it with my membership. Is that okay, JM? Because I will give you a Kirin. I will also give you a soju. They didn't have the good flavors left. You will tolerate it? Okay. So you may have a beer, a GWS beer. But think about how cute people from Western Sydney are. Me and Kay are both from Western Sydney and we're super cute. We're so cute. We're so cute and popular. I prefer Kirin, I think. I think I prefer Kirin. Although, I want to go to Hokkaido in summer. I want to go to Hokkaido in summer because I don't know how to ski. Unless someone wants to teach me how to ski, then I will go to Hokkaido in the winter. But I feel like I might die. But I also want to see the snow monsters. These trees, when they look like this. The trees get like snowed on and they look like little monsters. I think you're gonna have so much fun in China. I think you're gonna have so much fun in China, JM. I'm really jealous. But look how cool these, they call them snow monsters. I think it's when like this type of pine tree gets weighed down with snow in Hokkaido in the winter and they look like little monsters. Ooh. It's kind of cool. There was an XXX Holic episode about them. Yeah, that was my favorite anime for so long. Because Yuko Ichihara was like my favorite anime character. And then I watched Hotel de Luna and I was like, no, the Koreans did it better. The Koreans did it better. Jungman Wall for life, man. That's what we're about. That's what we're about on the Pandadorra stream. We are about Korean supremacy. But look at this. How cool. They kind of do look like monsters. Jangwan Wall is a crybaby. How? She's a strong female lead. You feel like everybody chooses between Korean, Japanese, and Chinese at least like 16 and never switch. I definitely switched. I definitely switched from Japanese to Korean, like big time. But you know what? I probably love China, Korea, and Japan equally, if I'm being honest. It's just that I kind of chose like Korea to like, you know, kind of focus my study on rather than just sort of be like mediocre at all three. I figure it's better to be like proficient at one than like mediocre. You chose none personally? What, do you have any language skills? Do I know this one? Neoma. Yomokera? No, I don't. What does that mean? Do I know that? Am I just too drunk to know what I know? Wait, let me try again. Neoma. It means fuck your mom. Okay. Oh, wait, it does say Oma. It does say Oma. Neoma. Mokera. Maybe you don't learn the profanity? Okay. I was like, what? It does say Oma. I can say, I know the word Oma. Oh, dude. I have a lot of Vietnamese friends. But I feel like there are so many Vietnamese people in Sydney. In Western Sydney particularly. But yeah, these are the Hokkaido snow monsters. I kind of want to see them. Milo! I love how Milo is around Asia so much. Milo. You really want to go back to Vietnam? You'll be able to go back to Vietnam. I got a feeling, JM, that in like 5 years, you'll be working for like a hedge fund. I think you're going to do really well in life, JM. I believe in you. I think you're going to be working for like a hedge fund and you're going to be like super doing like whatever you want to do. I believe in you. Annual leave bill is brutal. I've always believed in you, JM. I've believed in you since the beginning. All right, this has got to be the Philippines, right? Because these look kind of Spanish-y names, like San Mercurial. That's got to be like the Philippines, right? Yeah, it was the Philippines. All right. It's not even annual leave. It's just being drunk and believing in you as a friend. And also, I believe in Kay. I believe that Kay is going to be a very good physician. I believe he's gonna do his medical degree after this degree, and he's gonna do really well. And he's gonna come back to chat and be like, I'm a doctor now. We're gonna be like, hell yeah, brother. You know? And when he comes back to this stream, I'll have like 10,000 average viewers and I'll be making heaps of money. And I'll quit my job as a social worker and just talk shit all day on the internet. It'll be amazing. And Hyperbovian will be like the world's bestest mathematician. Ricochet will be like the best person in Oregon. Is that where you live? I think so. And we're all just gonna do like heaps good. I believe in us. Is this Indonesia? California? Where did... Oh, your auntie. I think you said your auntie lives in Oregon because a bear stole her blueberries. Though I think that was like the first story that you told me, Ricochet, was that your auntie lives in Oregon and a bear stole her blueberries. And so I think since then, in my head, you've been living in Oregon. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just thought like, oh, his auntie lives in Oregon. That means he lives in Oregon. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ricochet. I forgot. You probably did tell me that, but I just, you know, it's hard inside my brain, man. It's so hard. It's so hard inside of here. All right, we're definitely in Indonesia. There's a lot of Indonesian flags. When you see upside down Poland, you say, ooh, Indonesia. Oh, we can't go this way anymore. Oh, wait, did you miss my speech, JM, about how much I believe in you? Looks like in Temple Village it does. JM, did you miss my speech about how much I believe in you? I gave everybody a speech about how much I believe in them. Did you leave during that? That's very fucking rude, man. That's so rude. Your ex was in an Oregon... You heard? Good. You better have heard. That was from my heart. That was from deep inside my vascular tissues. Oh, look. He wants to be our leader. You either mean... JM either means that he heard, or he means that IU, the famous Korean pop star and actress who played Jung Man-wol in Hotel de Luna, heard me. Hotel de Luna. Why did I say Hotel de Luna? I don't know, because I'm drunk. That's probably right. Probably why. Your ex-girlfriend was in an Oregon Rashnesh. Is that like redneck? Rashnesh? What's Rashnesh? Rashnesh. Duhas. Duhas mesh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Are Ramstein still around? Are they still around shooting fireworks out of their boots or whatever? The yen carry trade really devalues the yen, so tourism is super cheap. I know what you're trying to do, JM. Stop using Google Translate. You can't trick me. That's not native. You're not a native speaker. I know you're using it. I can tell because you sound like you want to hear me speak Czech because you deprive us. Yeah, but the thing is, like, if I speak Czech to you, it's one thing. If somebody who speaks Czech hears me, they'll be like, "Ah, you have an Australian accent when you speak Czech." Last time I was in the Czech Republic, I was speaking Czech, and because I look like very, very Czech, even though I'm only half Czech, I look like extremely Czech. And people would expect me to speak Czech with like a perfect Czech accent, right? And because I didn't, they would like look at me and they would be like, "What?" And I would be like, "Oh, I'm from," I would say to them like, "Oh, I'm from Australia." And they would be like, "You look Czech and you can speak Czech, but not properly." And I was like, "No, I speak Czech properly. I just like don't have the perfect accent." Anyway, it made like, and now I'm too scared to speak Czech to like Czech people. It made me like really self-conscious because when I was little, I used to speak Czech with like a perfect Czech accent, but I don't know. I feel very self-conscious about it. I know you're not, but what if somebody that's Czech listens to me and they make fun of me? How similar are Slavic countries in terms of language? So all the Slavic languages have like about 60% in common. Countries like Poland and the Czech Republic and Slovakia have like about 80% of words in common. But like Czech has about 60% of words in common with Russia, which is probably the farthest Slavic country away from the Czech Republic. But I also learned to speak Russian when I was little because my grandpa used to work with some Russian fellows, let's just say, and I learned how to speak Russian as a child. I learned how to speak. So the languages that I learned to speak as a child simultaneously were Czech, Russian, and English. I learned those all at the same time and had about the same proficiency in those until about like age 5 or 6. But I'm also like quarter Russian as well. Like I'm ethnically Russian as well. Like 3/4 of my DNA is Slavic, so. No one's gonna hear me speak Czech unless it's my wedding night. Whoever marries me gets to hear me speak Czech on my wedding night. And that's gonna be someone super rich. Probably. Hopefully. Pilsner review stream. Pilsner is bro. You don't like Pilsner, JM, do you? You like Asian beer. I feel like you said that you liked Asian beer. They literally dropped me in a forest. They really did. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I will say, JM, if you like Asian beer, I will say that you would probably like Czech beer. I feel like you probably just had the tourist experience where they give you all foam and you didn't have like a very like... Because I feel like Hyperbovie, and you're like an expert on alcohol, right? I feel like if you like Asian beer, you would like Czech beer because I feel like they're very similar. And I've noticed some similarity in words between Japan and the Czech Republic. And I've also noticed the slipper thing. Like the slipper thing where like Czechs have like house slippers where you take off your shoes and you have like an area for your your shoes at the front of the house and you put on. You did like Czech beer. You had them a lot with goulash and dumplings. Yeah, goulash and dumplings are my specialty. Yeah. But I know the Germans say that they made the first beer, but it's actually Bohemia that made the first beer, which is a historical Czech land, which I'm not from. I'm from Moravia where they make wine, but... Well, I'm not from there, but my mum's from there. Dumplings are so good when they don't take 40 hours to make. You can make them in like an hour. Especially if you like pre-boil the spuds. The best beer you have had was in the Czech Republic. Yeah, I would say that's probably accurate. Hang on, guys. I gotta go open my beer. I'll be back in a second. I didn't bring the bottle opener to my table. Give me a second. Bear with me. But I think this is Indonesia. Indonesia, 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 Indonesia. Hell yeah, brother. Did you just call Czech dumplings fake? Do you want me to come over there and smack you? JM, now you've ruined your chances of me ever cooking for you. Now you've ruined... Well, they are not dumplings. Well, they're called dumplings. The Czechs didn't choose what they were called in English. They are properly named. Well, I make potato ones, not bread. Well, I do make bread dumplings, but I usually make the potato ones. I normally make potato dumplings. But I can make you pierogi, I can make you gyoza, I can make you mandu, I can make you wontons, I can make you all different types of dumplings. I'm a very good cook. I can cook all different types. I can cook all different types of dumpling. I can cook all of them. Momos? I haven't tried momos, but I'm sure I would be able to. I've made every other type of dumpling. Okay. I don't usually talk up my skills in things, but everybody agrees that even people that don't like me have to concede that I am a very, very, very good at cooking. I am very, very good at it. It's the only thing that I am good at, and I am very good at cooking. And the other things that I'm good at, I can't mention on stream. So you have to trust me that I am very good at cooking, okay? And social work. I'm very good at social work, which is handy because it's my job. A calzone, dumplings, or folded pizza? Yes. The answer is yes. I'm actually pretty decent at Russian cooking. I'm actually really good at Russian cooking. I can cook most Russian dishes very, very well. And I've had compliments from Russian people because I got invited. I always used to get invited to Russian Easter with like my relatives, funnily enough. I always used to get invited to Russian Easter because I'm not Russian Orthodox, I'm Catholic. Because my mum's Catholic and my dad's half Russian, which is why I'm a quarter Russian, but he like didn't grow up around Russian people pretty much. But I used to get invited to Russian Easter and Christmas, and because Russian Orthodox have different dates for things. And all the Russian people frothed so hard over all the Russian food that I made, so I'm apparently good at it. But yeah, I don't know why. I'm just really like an intuitive cook. I can just like intuitively know like what ratios of like ingredients to put into stuff, and like, I don't know. I'm just good at it. It's just like a God-given talent. Salmon Wellington. Sure, if that's what you want, I'll make it for you. I think we're in Brazil, maybe, or Turkey, or your mum's house. We don't know. No, probably. Why won't it let me go over here? Oh. Oh. Help. Death's Brazil. Brazil. Ooh. Ooh. Oppa Gangnam Style. Oh, doggies. Hello. Hello, Paparino. Did you know that JM doesn't like dogs? Comment below. What do you think about people that don't like dogs? He does like cats though, which gives him plus 1,000 points. It does give him a lot of points that he likes cats. You don't like dogs? See, I like dogs and cats. I like both of them. Hey, JM, did you say that your grandparents randomly became Muslim one day? Was that you that said that? You didn't tell me the story. I want to know the story. You only send me like cats. I love cats. I have to, because my... How did that happen, JM? Were they your New Zealand grandparents or your other grandparents? Was it your Kiwi ones? How does that happen, dude? Did it happen in Perth or did it happen in New Zealand? I have so many questions. Like, how does that happen? I think this might be Turkey. Your nan wore a hijab and everything. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, it's definitely Turkey. It looks like Auburn. That's how I know it's Turkey. This lady at the bottle shop didn't believe that I was over 18. And then she checked my license and she was like, oh, these Middle Eastern women, she said to like her co-worker, oh, these Middle Eastern women always look so young. And I was like, huh? I'm not Middle Eastern. Like I was born in Auburn, but... And she didn't get the joke because she's from Melbourne and she doesn't know Auburn. But, I told my dad, he was like, but didn't she see your name? Like, how is your name? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Because, like, I would understand if I had my mum's maiden name, which is, like, very woggy, but I don't. So it doesn't really, you know, it doesn't really track. Didn't you go to a Catholic school, JM? I guess the Islam wore off by the time you were born, I'm guessing. Anglican? Where did I get Catholic from? Maybe you said you went to a Christian school and my brain just said Catholic. I don't know. H. Boves. You went to a Catholic school. So for me, a female with a Slavic name, her name would end in OVA because traditionally, like, there's a male surname and a female surname. And so the males in my name will have 2 less syllables. And I don't want to, like, say what my mum's maiden name is because it's not super common in Australia and it will, like, dox me. But it will have, like, over at the end, like OVA. Which, like, means, like, you're a girl. So, like, the males and the females in the family will have a different spelling. Exactly like that. Yeah, it'll have the over at the end. And the males in the family won't have that. It's a very, very, like, Slavic tradition. Yeah, it's exactly like that, Hyperborean. In many Slavic languages, the over ending is a feminine surname suffix, while the corresponding male form often ends in ov. For example, the male named Novak would have a female family member named Novikova. The over ending signifies daughter of or belonging to a male of the ov surname and used in language like Russian, Czech, and Slovak. So there you go. That's how it goes. That's how it be going. I mean, it was something that was emphasized in my family because I'm Russian and Czech, so yeah. It's just a convention, I guess. It's just a naming convention, but yeah, just how it goes, I guess. Wow. Is Ka like a girl's name too? Yeah, Ka is a common ending for girls' names in Slavic naming convention as well. Ooh, ah. Should we do a poll of whether or not I should get a drunken kebab delivery? Drunken kebab for me. Yes or no? That is the question. Oh. You're safe because neither your dad's or your mom's names are common in both of your home country nor Australia. The answer is always yes to a drunken kebab. I know. I know. The thing is, I like to be skinny. I feel so happy when I look at my tiny waist in the mirror. I'm like, look at me, I'm so skinny. Although one kebab isn't gonna make me fat. Many kebabs will definitely make me fat. That's alright. We can keep it under control. Look, I feel like I've got to keep my Western Sydney, you gotta stay true to my origins and get a drunken kebab, you know? The dopamine from when the kebab man calls you boss. Why is my cat so upset? You'd think my cat has some kind of traumatic life, not that she's the center of the universe. Yours started calling you Professor recently? Your local kebab shop guy knows exactly what you want to get when you say the usual. Aren't you only in your 30s, Hyperbovian? Why are you calling yourself old? You're not old, dude. Don't let these little babies make you feel like you're old. But yeah, I do kind of want a kebab. You're the oldest person on this website so far? What, like Twitch? Or do you mean my chat? Do you mean my chat? Northern Lion is 36? Really? I would have guessed like high 40s, early 50s. Does he not wear sunscreen? Does he not wear sunscreen? He has... That can't be true. There's no way that dude is 36. Maybe 46 or 56. He's got a 5-year-old. Yeah, but he could have had the 5-year-old when he was 40. Like, I mean... Oh, did you know that they found out that old eggs don't cause, like, problems? It's old sperm that cause problems. So older ladies should have babies with younger people. He just turned 37. I don't believe you. He's definitely older than that. JM, you hate me. JM hates me, everybody. JM hates me. He muted me. JM hates me. He hates me. Wow. I feel like I'm just cruising down this road with like... The bending demon filter ones are the best. Yeah, that's insane. Ugh. The alcohol got to her? What did I do? What did I do? Tell me what I did. I don't know what I did. The alcohol didn't get to me. I'm always drunk. Well, there was a time when I was always drunk, I will say. We know what you did. I burped. I burp all the time. I get really proud when I burp. I've never been ashamed. Better out than in, I always say. Not the burp. Something? Are you trying to make me paranoid? Oh, this is somewhere. Okay, it's the EU. It's Romania. Romania. I love you. Not too shabs. Did I do something weird, guys? Or is Kay trying to troll me? I feel like I've been very well behaved. I feel like I haven't exposed myself. I feel like... Apart from putting creaming soda all over myself... Well, it's not creaming soda because Fanta don't make creaming soda. But it's low-key. I'm getting one guide by Kay. Yeah, he's trying to trick me. Hyper, what do you know? DM me. I'm scared. I'm scared that I accidentally did something. He's trying to hide it. What did I do? Did I ruin my life accidentally? Oh, we got euros. We got euros wherever we are. We all know, but we don't want to make you self-conscious about it. Please don't do this to me. You guys don't know how much anxiety I have. Hyperbovian would tell me because he knows that I'm anxious and he wouldn't want me to suffer. I'm not a girl boss. I am definitely not a girl boss. I'm a girl moss. I'm not a girl boss. I'm a girl moss. I like growing rocks in the forest and I just kind of lie there. I just kind of lie there on a rock like moss, you know? Is this Portugal or Spain or neither? Parque de estacionamento. Portugal? It's pretty clear I'm drunk. Yeah, I am drunk. I'm not denying that I'm drunk. Like, that would be insanity. You think it's Portuguese? Yeah, I think this might be Portugal. Question, do they have Oportos in Portugal? Ooh, this is what Macca's looks like. The Iberian Peninsula. Let's go for here. Lisbon or Porto? North Brazil? Yeah, possibly. Well, there's a Brazilian flag on the ground, so probably. We've had a few like this. Yeah, let's go for North Brazil. I think you're probably correct. This has got to be America or Canada. Canada. Ginny's pit stop. Ginny, where are you from, darling? Help a girl out. After this, we're gonna play Food Guessr. Do. I want a kebab and I want some chips. Do. Did I put through an order? You'll know if you hear me noshing. You'll know if you hear me masticating that I put through an order. And if you don't hear me going, delicious. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Then I didn't put through an order. What are you gonna do? Nothing. That's what. Where are we? The question of the centuries are Portos or Nando's. There was a guy that worked at the Nando's, not the Nando's, the fucking Oportos in fucking Penrith Plaza that had a fan page. The guy that worked, hang on, see if we can find it. This is like probably 10 years ago, probably longer than that. Yeah, I can't find it. It's probably too old now. Anyway, this super nice guy that worked at the Oportos in like the top food court at Penrith Plaza, he had his own fan page because he was so nice. Do you guys get the Bondi burger from Oportos? That's what I used to get. Although they have a Portos in Melbourne, they just don't have it at many places. But I used to get the Bondi burger. Prepare to stop. Well, why are you flashing me, you pervert? Keep it inside your pants. I don't need to see that. Disgusting. Disgusting behavior. Little wonders. A professor at UNSW who teaches electric engineering has a fan page because he's teaching his fucking ass. I did my master's at the University of New South Wales. Getting the bus from Eddie Avenue, bruh. Eddie Avenue. Fuck. Where are we? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Is that what that game's called? I don't know. You're a proud Macquarie student? Why did I think you were at UTSK? For some reason, I thought you were at UTS. I like the chips at Nando's. I like the seasoning on them. Meow, 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 meow. Is this Australia? Is this Australia with like bad lighting? I think this might be Australia with bad lighting, guys. Got some fucking eucalypts up in this bitch. You know what, guys? I'm gonna get a kebab. I'm gonna do it. Because I deserve it. You know what? I'm worth it. Bah, bah, bah. Waterloo. Well. I could just find a state. Come on, guys. Waterloo. At least give me Woolloomooloo. At least I know where that is. Sydney Harbour's pretty easy to find. Harbourfront real estate is pretty easy for a girl like me to locate, you know. This guy looks awfully British. Yeah, apart from like the very Australian Laura. Thank you for following Uni Pizback. I don't know. Can you help? Do you know where we are? We're somewhere in Australia. Blop, 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 blop. Any bollards? Not that I've seen, dude. Not that I've seen. I've seen something that said like Waterloo, but it's definitely Australia. There was never any doubt that it was Australia. Try Wonga Park? Where's Wonga Park? Where's Wonga Park? Oh, Lilydale. I know where Lilydale is, vaguely. Ringwood, Warrandyte, Lilydale. 80 kilometers away, not too bad. Alright, food guesser time. Food guesser time. Ooh, hello. Rice, oil, onion, salt, water, pepper, tomatoes, sardines, eggs, and sausage. This dish features rice cooked with sizzling oil, often accompanied by onions, tomatoes, and sometimes eggs or salted fish for extra flavor. The rice absorbs the aromatic oils, resulting in a savory and slightly crispy texture. Hang on, guys, I'm gonna have a quick break. Nya, 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 nya. Meow. That's my cat. She's yelling. Rice, oil, onion, salt. It's got a piece of pizza. It's got sardines. I feel like it's gonna be like Europe somewhere. Let's try Germany. I don't know, man. Where is this? Where's JM when we need him? Angua. Where could it be? Germany is only cool. Germany is only cool. Maybe Russia. No, Anguamo. Anguamo. What the fuck, bro? Angua. It's from Ghana. What the fuck? Fuck off. No one helped me, so that's your fault. Glutinous rice, mung beans, pork, salt, black pepper, banana leaves, onions, and fish sauce. I thought you went here. I thought you went here. JM, I thought you abandoned me because you weren't yelling at me and calling me stupid, and I thought you left me. I thought you left me forever. And I was so sad. I said, oh, if my kebab doesn't get here soon, if my kebab or JM doesn't get here soon, I'm gonna be so sad. But then you came back. You left for a quick whack. I mean... Look, he's allowed to do what he wants with his own genitals, okay? I'm not the genital police. Okay, we're bordering China. Where are we going? Southwest or east? Southeast? Look, JM is a very nice boy who's very nice to his mom and very nice to his sister and very nice to his stepsister and very nice to his stepbrother. So he's probably has to go talk to people and be sociable, which is something that I don't do because my family lives like 12 hours drive from me and I don't talk to them. Although that's not true because I talk to my brother all the time. My brother always talks to me because we're best friends forever. Even though we don't agree on who the best bassist, female bassist of the 1990s was, or the 2000s, and we will always fight over it, but at the end of the day, we love each other. Okay? We love each other. And that's all that matters. Will my brother cut? My brother doesn't know that I stream. The only way my brother will know that I stream is if he, like, randomly, if my stream blows up and he like randomly stumbles upon it. I haven't told him that I stream, but he would definitely troll me if I knew. Actually, you know what? I don't think he would troll me. I think he would be very supportive. Unless I became popular, then he would troll me. If I became popular, he would troll me. But if I was like starting out and like trying my best, he would be like, he wouldn't do that. He used to be very, very mean to me, but now we're like best friends and it's super wholesome. It's very wholesome. And it's nice. Anyway, we're going for a country that borders China, either southwest or southeast of China. Hong Kong! I used to work in Hong Kong. Guess what I did when I worked in Hong Kong? Vietnam. Correct. Drug dealer? No. I did a job that you would never guess that I would do. Unless you knew what I looked like when I was younger, then you would know what I did. Shut up, JM. Just because you don't have anything to... Just because... about it that much. Like you wouldn't boast about it if that was you. I think my cat just took a shit. I think my cat just did a poo-poo in the bathroom. Coconut milk. Coconut milk, sweetened condensed milk. Well, Hyperbovian and JM have both seen what I look like because they're my friends in real life. So, I don't know. They might think I'm ugly, but ugly is interesting in modeling. So, it still counts, okay? It still counts. Coconut milk, sweetened condensed milk, evaporated milk, rum, vanilla extract, ground cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, coconut. How much coconut does it have in it? Coconut cream, sugar, egg yolks, and ground allspice or allspice. Depending on how you want to pronounce it, how fancy you are. This dish is a traditional holiday beverage. Well, where's the alcohol? How can it be a holiday beverage without any alcohol? Is there rum? Where does it say rum? Oh yeah, it does say rum. It does say rum. Okay. This dish is a traditional holiday beverage characterized by its creamy texture and rich flavors. It combines sweetened condensed milk, coconut milk, and cream of coconut blended with spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla. Often enhanced with rum, it delivers a festive and warming experience. Typically served cold, it is a beloved treat, synonymous with celebration and togetherness during the festive season. Puerto Rican? Puerto Rican. I hope Mama JM had a good time. Yeah, we hope Mama JM had a good time. Alright, one more game of this. Quick play. Ooh, hello, we got fried eggs. We do like fried eggs. This looks like something I made for brekkie. It's got rice, it's got potatoes. Potatoes. Am I okay? I'm probably not. Rice, potatoes, beef, breadcrumbs, eggs, onions, tomatoes, parsley, oil, salt, pepper, peas, carrot, beet, avocado, and hot sauce. This just sounds like some leftovers that I threw together to make brekkie. You know, this just feels like... This just feels like I threw together a bunch of stuff in my fridge. This dish features a satisfying combination of rice and boiled potatoes layered with a thin breaded and fried meat cutlet, typically beef. It's garnished with a colorful array of finely chopped potatoes, onions, and beets. Off the top with fried eggs. Let's try Mexico. I don't think it is, but... It's cold. It borders Argentina. It borders Argentina. It borders Argentina. This looks like a sausage McMuffin. Brazil is usually... Yeah, let's try Brazil. It borders Argentina and Brazil. Could that be Bolivia? I don't know. Chile, Bolivia, or something like that. I don't know. Bolivia? Did you know that in Bolivia, they put dead bodies in the foundations of buildings? Hang on. Let's guess Bolivia, but I want to put this. You know, like, we can put this in a short or something. Yes, there are reports and strong traditions in Bolivia, particularly around Postosi, of human remains, including historical indigenous victims of colonial mines and alleged modern human sacrifices called Sulu, for large building projects, buried in foundations for good fortune, for Pachamama, Mother Earth. Although authorities often downplay these, construction workers have found ancient skeletons, and while llama fetuses are common offerings, the belief persists that the bigger buildings need human sacrifices, often targeting the homeless, leading to both historical findings and persistent rumors. Is that some Santa Maria stuff? Yeah, it's very similar, like that very like South American, Afro-Caribbean magic. In the words of Sublime, I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. I had $1 million, but I spent it all. Do you know what the most annoying thing about Lana Del Rey fans are? Like, she covered Summertime by Sublime, and they think that it's a Lana Del Rey song. And it's like, no, it's a Sublime song. Summertime and the living's easy. Anyway, I dated a guy that was heaps into like ska and punk. That was my first boyfriend, actually. So, yeah. Food Guessr. Next round. No one asked me to play some. I know, I'm just giving advice. Beef, ale, onion, mushrooms, carrots, garlic, beef stock, Worcestershire sauce, thyme. This has to be the United Kingdom. Glutinous rice flour, honey, sugar, water, salt, vegetable oil, edible flowers, pine nuts, and sesame seeds. This dish is a delightful type of pan-fried rice cake, often garnished with colorful edible flowers made from glutinous rice flour. These small round cakes have a chewy texture and a subtly sweet flavor, frequently enjoyed during spring and autumn festivals. Let's go for China. Warm. They are both a treat for the palate and a feast for the eyes, and their vibrant floral embellishments adding a touch of elegance and seasonality. What flower is it? It just says edible. South Korea. I remembered that in South Korea they put azaleas on the cakes. So after I said China, I said South Korea, because this looks like azalea. But I think azalea is low key. I think most rhododendrons are low key poisonous. Just, you know, low key. Just low key. Flour, butter, yeast, milk, eggs, and salt. This dish is made by creating a dough with flour, butter, yeast, sugar, eggs, and milk. The dough is then rolled out and folded multiple times, and layers of butter to create a flaky texture. and is then shaped into various forms such as twists, coils, or pockets, filled with sweet or savory fillings, and baked into golden brown. This dish is often served as a breakfast, pastry, or dessert. Alright, let's look at some examples. It kind of looks like a croissant. Oh. Is that a quaxon? Maybe. Danish? Do you think it's from Denmark, dare I say? Denmark has an Australian queen. Queen Mary Donaldson is from Tasmania. You have an Australian ruling over you. Suck shit, bruh. Suck shit. Suck shit, cuz. A Danish is from Denmark. That's the eternal question. Sucked in, cuz? Yeah, exactly. Sucked in, bros. Let's try Denmark. They're actually from Denmark. Okay, well, I'll take your word for it, bro. Oh, it is Danish. Why is this ad in the way? Like, get out of here. Fermented rice, shrimp, salt, sugar, garlic optional, pepper optional. First ferment cooked rice with freshwater shrimp in a jar for several days, adding salt to the mixture. After fermentation, the mixture achieves a tangy flavor. Cook the fermented rice and shrimp, often frying with garlic, onions, and tomatoes until aromatic. Serve as a distinctive accompaniment to other dishes for an intense flavor experience. Oh, it's got a name down here. We could just Google this name if we wanted to be cheaters, which I would never do. I would never do that. I would never do that, but you could do that if you wanted to. Fermented beef is very Southeast Asia. I agree. Should we try Malaysia? We want to go east. No, east. Pretty much due east. Maybe it's Pinoy? Yeah, maybe it's the Philippines. Ooh, correct. Balobal. Final score. We are gastronomical geniuses. One more game or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Let's go. Like go away? Or let's go as in let's continue? I have to get delivery on stream. Yeah, I do. You just want the kebab guy to turn up while I'm streamed. You want to hear me go, chippies, chippies, chippies. Play again. Ooh, hello. That looks delicious. Am I the only one that thinks that this looks fucking delicious? Potatoes, onion, leftover meat, beef, pork, sausage, butter or oil, eggs, pickled beetroot, pickled gherkins. Hello. This looks delicious. To make this dish, dice potatoes, onions, and leftover meat. Fry the potatoes until golden. Then add the onions and meat, continuing to cook until everything is well browned and crispy, seasoned with salt and pepper. Serve hot, often topped with a fried egg and accompanied by pickled beets or a side of lingonberries. I feel like the lingonberries have to be like Swedish, so I'm gonna go for that. But I don't know what it's called, but you know the Lebanese pickled turnips that are done like, they're like done with like, they're like pink from beetroot juice. Those are so good. Finland, Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. All right. Ugh. Bread, ham, eggs, butter, salt, pepper, cheese, and pickles. To make this dish, start by toasting a slice of rye bread. I feel like this is already German. Rye bread feels very German, but also could be Danish for sure. Place slices of ham on the bread. In a frying pan, cook a sunny side up and gently place it on the ham. Season with salt and pepper. Alright, let's try Denmark. I'll try Denmark. Germany! I should have gone with my instincts. That's so German, man. The bread that they sell in German supermarkets is like so good. When I lived in Berlin and I just went to like the normal supermarket to buy bread, oh my god, it's like the best bread you've ever tasted. And like what we call bread in Australia, they call American bread. Like it's literally in the aisles as opposed to like the bakery section, and it's called American bread, and they consider it like confectionery. Cod cheeks, olive oil, garlic, parsley, white wine, and breadcrumbs. I feel like this has to be French. Spain and France. All right. Tuna, egg, parsley, onion, capers, lemon juice, harissa. It's got harissa in it. It has to be like Turkish or something, right? Salt, pepper, brick pastry, vegetable oil, potatoes, cheese, optional olives. Let's try turkey. I just feel like whenever I see harissa, it's gonna be turkey. Okay, turkey's warm. Remember when the Matildas were viral and people were trying to say Denmark doesn't have pork? Isn't that like its main export? I've always thought that like Danish pork sausages were like super famous. But yeah, Australians get things mixed up. Alright, let's have a look at these pictures. Turkey is warm, so we're not too far away. Harissa is from North Africa. Yeah, I've always used it in like, let's try Morocco. Oh, there we go. Western Sahara, Morocco, I don't even know how to say that. Libya, Tunisia, and Algeria. Kimchi, tofu. All right, let's go South Korea. Jjigae! I know how to make this. I know how to make this real good. Final score. Gastronomical genius. Okay, what should we do? Should we go or should we stay? Should we go or should we stay? Is Panda the only one drinking? Yeah, I think I might be. Oh, Hyperbovian's drinking. JM went to go pick up his mummy, so he's not drinking. Ooh, what the fuck? Fish, water, onion, carrot, thyme, scallion, garlic, pepper, pimento. Pimento and stuff, I feel like it's got to be Greek or Italian. Pumpkin, salt, black pepper, potatoes, yam, okra. Okay, green banana. It could be anything, actually. This dish is a flavorful light soup that combines a variety of fresh fish, with an assortment of vegetables and aromatic spices. It is known for its clear broth and invigorating taste, often enjoyed as a starter or light meal. The ingredients typically include fish, carrots, potatoes, onions, and peppers. This dish is simmered until the flavors meld perfectly, offering a comforting and satisfying experience. Jamaica. I don't know. Jamaica just popped into my head. Jamaica, Antigua and Barbados, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Lucia, Bahamas, Grenada, Haiti, Trinidad and Tobago, Dominica, Dominican Republic, St. Kitts, Nevis, and Cuba. Rice, this has to be India, right? Rice, jaggery, ghee, coconut, banana, cardamom, sesame seeds, and coconut oil. Let's try India. Correct. Fermented skate, garlic, vinaigrette, red pepper paste, scallions, lettuce or perilla leaves, sesame oil. The only place that I know that uses perilla leaves is Korea. So could we go South Korea potentially? South Korea and North Korea. Hell yeah, perilla leaves coming through. I just know because they use them so much. Ingredients: glutinous rice. This food is made by soaking glutinous rice for several hours, then draining and mixing it with salt. It's typically steamed until tender, often combined with other ingredients such as coconut milk or beans for added flavor. This food can be customized with toppings like shredded coconut, fried shallots, or mung beans. It's served as a broth or sweet savory dish, often enjoyed for breakfast or special occasions. It's literally just rice. Yeah. I think it's going to be East Asia. It borders China to the southeast or southwest. Is anybody gonna tell me a country? Vietnam. Lobster, button, onion, flour, milk, salt, and pepper. I feel like this is gonna be American. Lobster stew, American. Final score, we are a gastronomical genius. Alright guys, I'm gonna go because I need to drink some water and I need to do some skincare. So we're gonna go. Thank you for hanging out. See you next time. Bye.